girl Julia Lene, and I'm back with another video. Y'all, I'm a little sick, so like don't mind my voice, none of that. I know y'all see the title, and we finna get into some of the tea. Baddies Carribbean review. I did one Baddies review, I think sometime last year. I had my little purple wig on and my little minks or whatever, but I'm doing braids and bare face today, so yeah. But anyways, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we finna get straight into this video because I'm kind of in a rush. And it's a long list of people that we gotta talk about within this video, so we're about to get right into it. First, I want to talk about just the aesthetic overall over this season, the Baddies Caribbean season. I love like the Barbados and the Dominican Republic. Like everything, it just looks so nice, so just aesthetically pleasing. Like Natalie did her big one with that. Like she made sure everything was good in that aspect. Their houses have been really nice. Like those houses that they've been in, huge, nice. Yeah, get into that. And yeah, since we're on her, we might as well just start with Natalie. She hasn't changed. She's still the same. I do like how she isn't doing House A and House B anymore. Like that was a little weird last season. But I really like how she did like that beach scene. I know y'all know exactly what I'm gonna put it up. The beach scene when them girls was fighting, that was a amazing idea. I was like, okay, Natalie, what? This is like, it was just so aesthetically pleasing. Like this was, they fighting with the fire in the sand, and they just really royal rumbling. I was just like, what is this? This is crazy. I loved it though. Natalie, yeah, I feel like her looks this season, mid. She just looks like an older woman trying to stay young, if that makes sense. Like, it's just time to give it up sometimes. Like those wigs, it'd be over the top. Like, what about like a cute bob or like some boho braids or just something? Like, why do you have these crazy colors and styles? Like, I mean, I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't be doing that. Sorry. But yeah, as far as so far in this season, I would rate Natalie a good 6 on my scale, just because she doesn't give baddie, but she has the money and she has the mentality to create baddies. So it's like, okay, you kind of up there a little bit, but like, I don't like nothing about her personality, and like nothing. It's just grow up a little, you know. And some people might bash me, but this is all my opinion. Everything that I say is my opinion. Don't take no hate to this, no nothing like that. Like I don't, you know, just be honest. Tsiki, everybody know I love Tsiki, but like she just always like acting like a bodyguard in this season. Like she always standing in the back waiting for something to pop off instead of like I don't really see much of her personality. Like, and I know she has it. Like she's a vibe, so it's just like, you know, maybe she don't want to get into it with none of them girls that have to do their ass in, but then it's just like, girl, I want to see more of you. Like, you funny. I really like you. And like her looks eat down. Her outfits is always cute. She's always just bad. I don't know about that wig with them locks in the back. I wasn't feeling it. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but she definitely had a wig and it was just locks in the back. I was like, okay, girl. On my scale, I give Tsiki a solid 8. She's a baddie. You know, she got her little vibe or whatever. She can fight. Like, she's the top fighter on baddies. She dresses really good. She's a vibe. 8. Next, Anna Mac. I love Anna Mac. Like, she just is such a fiery firecracker. She's so small, but she will get up there with you. Like, I fucks with Anna Mac this season. Like, her personality, everything. Like, even when she came in as a reserve, when she was arguing with Roelly and like they started, like, I was just like, what is wrong with this chick? Roelly is 20 times her. Like, what is this? But she doesn't care. She don't back down. She don't care who you are. Her comebacks are always raw. Like, if I need to argue, I'm calling Anna Mac. Because, like, even though I got my own little slick mouth, but Anna Mac, she just don't care. Like, she spares nobody. She doesn't spare anyone. So, yeah. And her looks. She always, her natural looks, like, even without lashes, her natural hair. If she is, like, a cute little short or, like, you know, she always eats. I like how she doesn't overdo it. Her natural body, like, everything about her is just, yeah, I like her. So she gets a 9. I feel like she hasn't really done that much this season. Like, she hasn't gotten too many fights. But that situation with Mariah Lynn and her mom, I would have been did the same thing, because why is your mama doing all of that? Who is this lady? Get her for she get got. And she clearly did. That's why Mariah was so pissed. So But I'm glad they mended that, and I love her and Biggie's relationship. On the Mac is just a vibe. And I love how her and Scotty is cool now too. Y'all peep that? Her and Scotty is cool. Okay. Biggie. Big Dominican. Biggie. You gotta take a long pause when you talk about Biggie, because it's like, I like Biggie. But there's some things that she definitely needs to work on. Like, I remember at the beginning of this season, she was crying due to Jayla doing something. They're fighting, and just, girl, I understand you're not a fighter or whatever, but you're on Baddies. You're gonna have to, like, Tsiki's your friend, Max your friend, and they don't stick, like, they don't turn down a fight. So it's like, you have to, like, all that talking, it's not, you know, but she just, I don't like all that crying. I feel like you're an adult, you're a grown-ass woman. You know what comes with Zeus, you know what comes with Natalie, you know what comes with Baddies. This is not your first season. So it's like, why is it so much emotion behind a lot of stuff that's going on? I feel like you should just put your money where your mouth is. Like, you're gonna have to get dealt with, like, cause she has a smart mouth and she be playing both sides sometimes. Like with that on the Mac and Mariah situation, I didn't like how she was just instigating that. And I don't know how close her and Mariah Lynn were, but it's just like, let them do that. You don't have to, like, let them fight. They're grown-ass women. You were grown as well, so, yeah. But Biggie eats. I love her hairstyles, her wigs, her dresses, like, her looks. She eats. Like, I love her confidence. Give Biggie a solid 7 on my baddies list. Diamond grew on me. Like, the first few episodes, I was like, girl, shut up. Like, this is annoying. But, like, you can just tell she is made for TV, reality TV. She's a troll. She's gonna do anything to get people out of their seats and, like, engaged in what's going on. Her looks eat down, in my opinion. She's a vibe all the time. Every time they're partying, she be twerking, and I guess she was a professional dancer, so yeah, she be out twerking all of them. I'd be like, Jesus, what's going on here? But yeah, her looks eat. She's a vibe. Her lisp does kind of irritate me when she, like, starts arguing with people, because, like, that's a little, like, be quiet. Don't nobody want to hear that. I just feel like a lot of the situations that she was in as far as arguments, like even with Tinka, when she got into it with Tinka, it's just like, I don't even understand what that was for, but like I said, she does anything for, like, to get people aroused in the show. Not aroused, whoa, but like engaged in the show or really like fucking with the show. So I give Diamond a solid 7.5. You did your thing. I feel like I got a lot more to see through the rest of the season, and I cannot wait to see that reunion, because honey, Tsiki did you down bad. I ain't gonna talk about it, but we all know. Noo-noo. This is one of the replacements. I love her vibe at first. She was so pretty. She had a 6-pack. She was strong. She was knocking bitches out. I was like, okay, I like Noo-noo. Noo-noo got a little vibe to her. But when she came in and, like, she tried to address on the Mac about the mother situation, like, putting herself in that situation after Mariah Lynn and on the Mac settled it, I was just like, you have no place to talk right now. 1, 2, you're an adult. Like, why do you feel like you have to do all of that? I don't know. Maybe it's for TV. But if it was me, well, stay out of it. Who cares what you would do or how you would react? Like, I don't know. Females like that, they just want a reaction. They want some type of attention, and it's frustrating. But her looks eat down, like her hairstyles and her outfits and just her body. Her body's everything. And I actually like her personality outside of the attention seeking. It's like, relax, sis, you're fine. You don't have to do all that. I give Noo-noo a solid 6.5. Yeah, I just gotta see more of her. She definitely is growing on me though, so I'm gonna give her some time. Gretchen, you done said nigga too many times. I would have been got your ass up out of there. Like, I don't care how many black people you was raised around. I don't like, and then if you see that African Americans are clearly pissed off about what you're saying because you have no African American blood in you, but yes, you probably do have an African American baby daddy, African American kids. You might know a few African American people. You're not black. You don't, like, even we shouldn't even be saying the N-word, but it's like, we can, because that's what y'all called us. Like, so we turned it into something so much more different, even though it's still not positive, but it's still like, okay, whatever. But the fact that you continue to try to make excuses for what you're saying and how you're saying it and why you're saying it, find you something to do, really. And you don't eat. I'm sorry. I don't really, like, your looks aren't really, you're not a baddie to me. On my scale, you're like a solid 4. And that's just my opinion. Sorry guys, my phone had ran out of storage. Whoopsie. Gretchen, we were on Gretchen. Yeah, solid 4. Not a fan of you. Yeah, next. Roelly. I actually kind of like Roelly this season. She looks good. She's been chilling. She ain't been doing too much. Like, normally Roelly's just a bully. She nitpicks at stuff and people that have nothing to do with her. But this season, you can tell that she is injured. Like, her body is probably in pain from all the surgery that she's been through. Like I said, she looks way better than what she used to. That's all I'm gonna say. The situation with her and Anna Mac, I feel like Roelly shouldn't let somebody that size piss her off because she clearly sees how big she is. So it's like the fact that you're trying to fight Anna Mac, somebody who's... Y'all see how small Anna Mac is. So it's just like, yeah, I don't understand why you allow someone that small to piss you off. But like I said, Anna Mac, she be going off on people, so I'd be pissed off too. Sorry. Like, Roelly's looks have been even a little bit. Like, I like her wigs. I like the little, like, classiness that she's starting to have. Like, at first she really didn't have a sense of decorum, in my opinion. Like, it was always just forced. A lot of outfits, you can tell it was just forced because she wanted to fit the description of a baddie. But I feel like she's grown into it. Like, Natalie's doing her good. Zeus is paying her well. And I just like who she's becoming. And she's a Virgo, so I gotta stand with the Virgos. Sorry. Roelly gets a solid... She's with Natalie. She gets a 6. She's not really a baddie to me, but she has a personality. Like I said, she's a Virgo, so she's at least above a 5. So, yeah, Roelly, get a 6. Next, Meatball. Now, Meatball, I like you, but put some clothes on. Like, we ain't in Philly no more, baby. You in DR. You in these nice countries with beaches and stuff. That's nice. And you got on a t-shirt from, I can't even talk because it frustrates me because she can get dressed and put her stuff on and look the fuck good, but she just doesn't. And I think it's a sense of insecurity within herself, or that's just what I don't know. It's not it though. Her personality is top tier A1. She's hilarious. She stands 10 toes. She beat the fuck out of Gretchen. Now, this chain situation, you are showing a lot of low self-esteem and insecurity, and it's not cute. Tinkerbella, I don't really know a lot about that. Sis this, sis that, not sis, not sis. So it's just like, I'm gonna leave that alone. That's just something for y'all to figure out because it seemed like y'all was genuinely close, but it's a lot of stuff that got in the way of y'all genuine relationship. Yeah, Meatball, you get a Meatball, 7 out of 10. I gotta see more. Honestly, gotta see more. Jayla, you talk too much, and you feel like your opinion is when it's like, if that makes sense. Like, I like how you try to speak wisdom into these women and like try to, you know, be there. And I think you're a Virgo as well, so I rock with you. But sometimes you talk a little too much and you repeat the same things, and it's just starting to give like you're just trying to get camera time because you already have the looks. You're a baddie. You already have the personality, and you can fight. So you're gonna get the attention and the camera towards you anyways. But I feel like in certain situations, you do implement your opinion just to have certain type of camera time. And I feel you. Like, talk your stuff, speak wisdom into these women. I love Jesus just the way you love Jesus. I remember you speaking about Christ in one of the episodes, and I love that. But just, you know, it can be a lot. So you are bad though. Your looks be eating, and you can bump. You're a solid 8.5. Period. I like you, and I don't know if you're a Virgo for sure, but I'm a Virgo, so I love all the Virgos. Period. Scotty, I love Scotty. Like, Scotty, she's such a vibe. Her looks always eat down. Her naturally, her non-natural, anything, her with the gap, her without the gap, she looks good. Like, her personality always just shines through. After everything she's been through with Natalie and just baddies in general, like, she stands her ground, and like, she's genuinely, like, that's what a real baddie is to me, Scotty. Like, She doesn't let people steal her joy. She doesn't stoop down to these bitches' level. Like, she always keeps a high class mentality, and she eats. Like, her body is natural. Everything about her is natural. And yeah, Scotty's a solid 10 for me. Take her, leave it. I love Scotty. She's such a vibe. Like, who can hate Scotty? Everybody loves her. Even people that got into it with her, they love her. Look at who, she's Natalie's road dog. Well, no, let me not say that, because you're not. I feel like you need to let that go and be your own person, because Natalie is very manipulative and controlling. And I love you guys' friendship, but I really just want you to be happy. And Natalie, she's like, she sucks the fun out of things, and it's not really good in a friendship, if that makes sense. 10 for Scotty. I love you down. And yeah, period. Dia, you were cute. I liked you. You didn't really give me much. And I could tell you were a little standoffish. You don't really put up with a lot of BS. And I'm like that too. I feel like if I was on a reality TV show, I'm definitely going to be a little bit more quiet, just because I got to read the room. I got to make sure I'm good, make sure people good. Because like my mentality, my mental capacity, I can't deal with much. And I feel like that's how Dia was. Like, she just don't have time for bullshit. Your looks A down. I like how you stood up for yourself at the end, but you noticed that this wasn't something you wanted to fight for. And if they wanted to let you kick you off, so be it. You get a solid 7. I think you were chill. I really didn't have no problem with you. But yeah, you weren't really on the show for that long, so whatever. Slim, I actually thought she was a vibe. Like, I like Slim, and I think people were hating on her. I didn't like what she did before she got kicked off the show, when she was trying to fight whoever and anybody just to stay on the show, just to prove her point that she's a baddie. Like, girl, if they want to kick you off, go find you something better to do. You got your little check, you got your little clout for that moment. So be it. Goodbye. Don't beg these people who... Goodbye. And they all bullies anyways. The fact that they all ganged up out of nowhere is just to pick 2 people for replacements to come in. Like, would you rather have them just told you to leave, or would you rather get into a fight and have to fight your way through? No. Slim gets a 6, and yeah, that's all I gotta say for her. Mariah Lynn, girl, you were cute and you were just a ball of fire. Like, why do you keep trying to fight all these big ass people and you keep getting your ass beat? Stop fighting these big people. Just leave it alone. You need to fight on the Mac. That's who you need to be fighting. That fight was great, and she did beat you up. I mean, it was kind of even, but she was definitely, yeah, on the Mac's a beast. So, Rylan, your looks actually have been eaten down. Your commentaries have been cool. And I think you just been standing your ground this whole season, even with Asian Doll. Like, you fought her, and like, that took a lot of balls, because she's big, and look how little you are. Like, girl, you did that, because what? I'm not doing it. Not even on that snob. I give Mariah Lynn a solid 8. I like Mariah. I love her confidence. I love her accent. And I just like how she stands up for herself. I like how she stood up for her mother, because I would have did the same thing. But next time, get your people in check. Don't be letting nobody come around thinking they can bully the baddies and nothing's going to happen to them. Mother or not, it's just a respect thing, in my opinion. Sapphire, you didn't really give me much this season. That pin is stupid. That fight with, what's that girl name? With the braces. I'm not gonna talk about her because she's very relevant to me. But yeah, you ate her down, and your looks always eat. You're a vibe all the time, and I just like your personality, but you just need to give me more. I feel like you try to play like this good, nice girl, and you're not. It's okay. We all know it. I think you should just add a little bit more oomph. A little bit more oomph, and we're gonna be there. I give you a 9, sis. Tommy, you ate down. I know you was in there, fought that bitch, and left. Hello. I love Tommy. Tommy grew on me. I did not really like Tommy last season because I was a fan of Stunner Girl. But Tommy, like, you can literally tell that security guards, like, hold back Tommy so Natalie can get her hits in instead of holding back Natalie. Like, it's not fair. They always try to protect her when it comes to Tommy and Natalie, and it's just weird to me. But Tommy, you eat down. You get a 10. Your personality, your vibe, the way you come through and just make everybody's vibe like, who is that? Who is it? With that horse, yeah, everybody was mad. Everybody. So, you did that. 10. Tinkerbella. I like you. You were made for television. The twerking and the booty being out a lot is a bit much. It's just sometimes it's like, what are you doing that for? Like, why did you feel like you needed to do that? But I mean, I think that's just you. Like, you're just a character. I really like your vibe. You're always like just bringing energy into the room every time you're on camera. Your looks, they eat down. They could be a little bit better. A little bit. Like the wigs and stuff and like the choice of outfit. But hey, so be it. I give you an 8.5. The way you stood up to Meatball, the way you fought Diamond, the way you just are, like, overall, you just real. And I like that. So yeah. Callie. I'm not really a fan of Blueface, so when Callie came, it was more so like a... But I actually kind of like Callie. She's cool. She's pretty. That situation with her and Gretchen, like, I don't understand why they're so close. I guess they've been friends, but they fought on a show, and I feel like that was just for television. And then they got back cool, so I just was like, okay, whatever. But Callie, your looks eat. I think you're such a vibe. Now, that on a Mac and Mariah situation, I still don't know the truth, and I feel like you were definitely playing both sides. But yeah, Miss Girl, you better be lucky they got that cleared up, because Tsiki or whoever was on the Mac side, they were gonna get you. Cause that's not cool. Don't be coming in there starting stuff like, girl, what? Callie, I give you 6.5. You get a 6.5 only because I don't like your brother and your mom. Yeah, next. Last girl. Yeah, I'm going through these a little bit quick because, like I said, I'm in a rush. Asian doll. I don't know much about you other than being King Von's baby mom. But I like you on Baddies. Like, you chill, you vibe with the girls, you gonna stand up for yourself, and you look good. Period. You know how to have a good time. So I really like that. You make it very known that the issue can be cleared up. And that's just on period. You stand on business, and I feel like the girls respect you for that. They respect you for your platform that you have, and you already have music and stuff out. So like, that's probably inspiring for them. So I think you're a perfect person to bring on Baddies. You get a 9. Your looks eat down. I love the bracelet you wear. Your makeup always is period. But yeah, overall this season has been pretty good. I cannot wait for the reunion. Sorry guys, my phone keeps running out of storage. But yeah, overall this season I really enjoyed. And make sure you guys stay tuned in. I will be dropping a little bit more frequently because I'm out of that little funk that I was in. But yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And please share this video with other people that may be a fan of Baddies Carribbean. Julia is out, and see you in my next video. Bye!